This is for you, Lavelle.
This is not a drill, this is how I feel. Pop champagne, I'ma do it for the thrill. Escape with me, I'm saying it maybe. We could take off and then land on a jet ski. Baby, I'll hold you tight. Top shelf with it.
You got a couple lists?
No, a couple would you rathers, and I guess she's probably seeing where we go with it.
Okay.
I got some on my phone that I pulled up.
Oh, she told you not to.
I had already pulled it up.
We got a couple different categories. Okay.
Okay.
I
love a good
so.
category.
Me too. I love a
I
category.
So it might, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be able to anticipate what's coming next.
She don't want us to be able to anticipate.
She wants us to be caught off guard.
No anticipate.
All right, Carter, you ready? Sat down.
Yeah, y'all want to tell the people who y'all are?
Oh, I'm Shari and she's mom. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm Rachel. We didn't do that last time.
But that's okay though. I think.
What I thought.
Yeah,
It was natural.
Mm-hmm. There's this podcast I listen to called Upstairs Neighbors. They never introduce themselves ever, and it's just the most perfect thing.
Yeah.
And she's mom.
She's mom. Would you rather always have free travel anywhere or free meals at any restaurant forever?
I know that one. Free travel.
You're right.
Free travel.
You're right.
Because
You're right.
if I want to go to Bali and it's going to cost me $4,000 for that ticket.
I was going to say that's so real because they didn't even give limitation. You know what I mean? So let's say
free travel anywhere?
Like you said, I want to be in Bali. I want to be in the best bungalow you got. I want to have every single thing. To me, that's including travel. You can go every single place. I say I want to go to Italy tomorrow. Put me in like a castle.
Right. I save the money on the flight.
Please.
And then apply the money I saved on the flight.
Eating everywhere is free because you just have all this extra money.
All this extra money that you didn't have to pay for the flight. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm going travel. I can't even believe for a second I was like, because I thought about daily life. Like it doesn't matter like what you need and like where you go, you could eat free, but no travel. Like and that's plus, priceless.
Even though you love to travel, like food is your
I know. So I thought about it and I was like, ooh, never having to pay. But no, travel though.
What were you thinking that
that might get me?
It might get her because
for a second it did.
I knew immediately.
But the aspect of like anywhere I want to go, like it's going to be free.
Anywhere, like
traveling is freedom. Period.
Europe, Africa. Are you kidding me?
Traveling is freeing. I was watching this other thing the other day, and I'm like, I've thought about this. I've thought this so many times. If it's one thing I don't want to be on is the no-fly list. You know what I mean? Freedom is stripped away. In an airport, I'm on my P's and Q's, best behavior.
If there's one thing I don't want to be on is the no-fly list.
Please.
That's
when
awful.
I'm in an airport, I've never been on better behavior. Somebody could cuss me out, I wouldn't say a word back. I don't care. Anything can happen. I'm not acting out.
You know, just the thought of, I think for me, the thought of being landlocked, like
you can't fly anywhere. So no, it's like you're telling me like plus more, like, and we're paying for it. That's true freedom. You can go anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I'm with that.
That is free.
I have friends who actually, not even friends, maybe coworkers who keep a job, a part-time or seasonal job at Delta so that they can fly anywhere.
That is like so.
Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I don't want to.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Me either. Give it to me for free.
You and that singing.
I know.
Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout?
I've heard this one before.
I know which one is mine. I'm going to let you go first this time.
What? How do you know fast? What you want?
I analyze very quickly.
You know what? It would have to be whisper for me. It would have to be because at the very least, if you pick yell, your private moments are gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or they're limited to you can only have a private moment at your home with nobody else there. Like if we're in public, like having a side conversation, so like we're talking about something and like I'm yelling it.
You're in church
from the rooftops.
You can't say anything
right,
to
like,
anybody.
Ain't no elbow, ain't no side. Like,
did you see what that girl came
No,
in?
literally, like you'll never. Yeah. I would choose whisper, and y'all are just gonna have to lower your tone to hear what I'm saying.
I would choose whisper because even though I'm a speaker, I can get real close. Like
I was gonna say you can get a microphone.
Actually, it's gonna create an ambiance.
Yeah, honestly,
people, you know when people whisper, the minute somebody start whispering, it makes people
lean forward. I was gonna say it actually would become such like a shtick. Like people would come to hear you speak. They'd be like, you know, the lady who just like whispers,
the whisperer,
the whisperer. Like, have y'all seen the whisperer? And everybody, you can hear a pin drop because nobody can make one noise.
Honestly, that could be really powerful, and Add some
took-
like dramatic music.
First of all,
Welcome to the whisper.
you're making a lot of money off of ASMR. One, there's your platform. But two, you know how like that when you said like how powerful, I'm like, no, that is power. Like everybody would want to hear what you have to say just for the
Yeah.
simple fact that like you have to whisper it.
Right. And
Please.
can you imagine telling a story with a
And
whisper?
everybody, first of all, it's calming. That's why people like ASMR anyway. Wait, you're rich. If you choose to only whisper,
That's
do you
right.
realize that you're rich? Do you realize how
That's
much
right.
money? Please.
But when you say ASMR, well, yeah, all you hear is the
ASMR people, when they do, they
Yeah.
whisper through all of it. And a lot of people like that part of it,
yeah,
like the
something-
whispering.
There's just something peaceful. And even though, like I said, even though I speak, to your point, I don't want to sacrifice low sounds. Like I don't even like to hear loud in the morning.
I don't like loud
Let's
stuff.
ease into the morning. I'm an easer.
Even though sometimes I can be like, ah, I don't like when other people, Mom, you know me. Let somebody play their phone volume too loud. And I'm like,
You're freaking out.
like,
Did you used to be
oh.
loud in the morning when you were little? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I remember you had a high pitched voice though.
I had a really, which is crazy contrast to like my deep voice now.
You used to
Like,
be
whoa.
"Mommy."
Yeah. But now, no, I wouldn't want to sacrifice low volume. Like I could sacrifice loud volume any
I agree.
day.
I
Because first of
agree.
all, don't even be loud in my space in the first place.
The only
so.
problem is if you're in an emergency situation, help.
Oh no, you can't yell help and you can't shout fire. Or imagine like you're in a loud room and you need to say something like nobody will
Or
hear.
let's
Oh,
say-
you got to go like this. Clap,
Let's
clap,
say that
clap.
time with the bus. If I wouldn't have been able to be like, oh, now you be still your heart.
No,
But
and I'm
your
like,
love
you
is
wouldn't have
still-
been able to save my life.
Yeah.
You probably would have done something else. You would adapt. People adapt every day.
I know, but I would say this.
Please.
Yeah.
You would have.
But I will say this: there's certain things like in that moment, I was kind of frozen because I couldn't
Yeah.
believe what was happening. But I probably would have adapted if I knew like my voice wouldn't do it.
People adapt every day, come to think of it, and you would make a way. There are people who don't speak at all.
I would have to make a way.
That is
Yeah.
true. I'm thinking about you being irritated when people say, huh? Huh?
Oh, how do you know that about
Ah.
me?
I understand your brain.
Okay. I don't
letters.
like that. Please don't make me say something more than once ever.
So if you're
I
whispering,
can't stand it. It's like people say huh, and I want to say huh back. Like, please.
yeah. And I want
like,
y'all to drop some would you rather's in the comments. I would love to see some of your would you rather's.
Oh my gosh, I hate a huh. And huh, you can hear. I see why parents be saying that because I'm like,
I don't know if I said that one.
you,
Although I
don't
like
think you
it.
did say that, but I'm like,
Ooh.
whoa, Carter,
going in.
You getting down?
All I feel is something
He
rubbing
loves
on
that
me.
bone. Valicia told me too. She was like, "Be careful because he will get down on that quick." So whenever he has it, I'm like, he need to do it next to me so I can see what's
He
going on.
was getting down so much, his elbow was like hitting my foot.
And I felt like, I just want to apologize for the sound real quick. There's a clicking in the background. If you hear it, I don't know what it is. I don't know how to fix it, but I just want to apologize.
Something when you're doing something in your mouth and your elbow feels
Yes,
it.
he's right on top of my foot with it. He just
Okay.
changed his position so he could do it better.
But I'm really
Look.
proud of him. He's doing much better than I thought. I thought he was going to be
know.
all entangled in them cords.
Well, I told you, like once he gets his little moment,
His
out,
jitters out?
he sits. He sits
Okay.
and he chills. He may want to play sometimes, but he's
But
the
now
best
we're gonna
dog.
need a podcast pet. Okay, what's our next would you rather?
Yeah.
Where'd that go from?
I don't know, but I'm really hungry.
Really?
Yeah, I should have got them chicken enchiladas.
All right, so this is like a common one. Would you rather have unlimited time or unlimited money?
Money because I'm solving world hunger that day.
I
Easy.
well, here's the thing. You can always make money, but you can't make time.
But like an unlimited amount of money, like how much change can happen in that day.
I agree.
I would change everything that day because it's not running out. So I'd be like, world hunger is gone. Everybody has health care forever.
People gonna start. Being
Everybody
too
can.
greedy.
Well, we
The
gonna figure out something.
Human behavior is gonna find a way to make something.
Human behavior always gonna find a way. But
Ugh.
I'm like, I'm ending everything bad. Any barrier that somebody has that's just like the barrier is money. Like we're ending it today.
Right.
Every
I
like shelter is gonna have so much money that people are gonna be able to turn
the
their lives
school they
around.
wanted to build, all the
Right.
things.
The school that just needs funding, they're gonna close so many
private-
programs
right.
for like lower
For
like
the arts,
socioeconomic.
yeah.
I'm funding it, and now it's back on track.
I just thought about something. Unlimited time. Like, I wonder if that means like also living like forever, because I don't know if I want to live like I'm 150. Like,
honestly, the idea of
you
unlimited
know,
time sounds so overwhelming. I cannot do that. I've never liked the idea of being immortal and like just unlimited time to do what, to do what. Like things have to end.
even
Things
though
have
like
to end.
I have such a respect for time, so that's why it took me a long time, no
Mm-hmm.
pun intended, to figure it out. But it's so funny. Like, I wonder if it's also a generational thing. How they say I got more years behind me than I do ahead of me. So like,
Mm-hmm.
suppose I would want more time to see my grandchildren and my great
Yeah.
grandchildren, and
And for me, like I love a parameter on time. Like, give me a start time, give me an end time, please. I can't. The idea of of time
Parameter
being
me.
unlimited, it's literally parameter
last thing-
down. Like
The worst thing you could get is more time.
the worst thing
time
you
to
can give
rot.
me is more time. No, literally, like I will rot it away. I've always said, like, and it sounds crazy, I've never been a person who's craved to just live a very like long life. Like I don't really crave that. I'm like, it's my time to go. It's my time to go. Like I'm not like, please just give me like till 90. Like
Yeah, I haven't thought about it, to be honest with you, but I knew I just didn't want my life cut short. Like, I
cut
didn't want,
short. I don't want
I
cut
didn't want to
short.
feel like, gosh,
I don't want cut
like,
short.
I didn't even get to see, my kids
Right.
finish graduating, or
Yeah.
if they have children, seeing that. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, but if I had to lean, the more I think about it, even though I was kind of leaning towards time, I gotta go.
Let
with
me
the
ask you,
money.
why were you initially leaning towards time?
Because like what I said, like I respect time, and I feel like here's a thing, and people who are older know this. Like right now in my life, doesn't mean that money is not important, because it does buy freedom. You can't,
Mhm.
and if you have good intentions, you can really do some things, but um things are going to cost you either time or money, and I just value time, because sometimes I feel like I'm running out of time
I was
within a
gonna
day.
say,
Mm-hmm.
also, you're the person who needs more than 24 hours in a day. So
Right.
I could see why you would pick that, because you literally, like, if you
Kinda
could
go
just get 10 more
Well, I mean,
hours in a day.
Yeah, like I'm it's like sun up to sun, like I'm getting up
Yeah.
at like 5:30 in the morning, and
Yeah.
head is hitting the pillow at
Child,
10:30.
you would probably, if you
11
had 10
at
more hours,
night.
you probably would solve world hunger that day. If you're the type, if you
Yeah.
had just a little bit more
A
time,
little bit more time
who
and
knows what you
energy
could do
in that time.
What? Please.
Hopefully I would be like, well, I got more time, let me use my time to where I'm not so tired for 10 more
Right.
hours.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
A horse-sized duck sounds awful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But you know what? A horse-sized duck is almost like an emu or an ostrich, and I wouldn't want to fight one
Or
of them.
100.
If I'm honest, they are so scary. 100 duck-sized horses. So imagine like 100 horses, like duck-sized.
Honestly,
Get the kicking.
here's
I
the
like
thing.
that's how, but I would not want to do that.
I don't want to deal with 100 little anythings.
I don't want 100 little anything.
Like,
T.
I don't even want to see 100 little roaches, 100 little.
I
Like,
don't want to see anything 100
I don't even want to
small.
see 100 ladybugs.
Anything 100 small.
Did I tell you that one time?
Ladybug infestation?
The ladybug infestation.
You told me about that.
And we had to end up buying.
And you're like, it's not cute.
What do you call it? The foam thing.
Yeah.
And put it around the sliding glass door. We were never able to open that door again.
Oh my gosh.
Because we had to seal them
Anything
out.
100 small is not okay.
It's not okay.
Anything large number small. No.
Right. And let me disclaimer. I don't condone violence to animals.
Mhm.
But give me one big duck.
I'm rocking that duck.
All you gotta
What?
do, all you
Because
gotta
here-
do is clock him one good
I
time.
was gonna say, because here's my thing. If there is a horse-sized duck, I feel like that horse-sized duck is trying to like fight me. You know what I mean? So it feels like I'm having to defend myself.
Yeah.
But I feel like 100 duck-sized horses are not trying to fight me, and I feel like I'm the one that's empowered because I'm bigger.
Right.
So I don't
And
even
let's
feel
be
right.
real.
I don't
Let's
even
be
feel
real.
right.
Let's be real. What's that duck gonna hit you with?
Right.
It's just got them little
But emus
flappers,
and
unless it
ostriches.
slaps the mess out of you.
But emus and ostriches, that's what I think of when I think about horse-sized duck. You know, they're not ducks, but they're big old birds. I'd be scared. Have you seen like an emu or an ostrich like run at somebody? It's scary. And they can like peck and like grab and like whoo whoo. But
Oh,
I just feel
yeah.
like grab the neck.
But then the ducks do
But if you
have,
can even get to it,
they do have those beaks.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still going with one.
But
Like 100 of
I'm going
anything's a
with the
lot.
horse-sized duck. But I did see something the other day because you know how people say like geese like terrorize people, and somebody was like, if y'all don't start running toward them geese, like stop running away from geese. Like they're too bold,
Oh, I
they're
don't run
too
away
brave.
from them. They always
But it's
run
like
away from
they would
me.
try to no, but like geese would try to like attack people. Like they'll like run at them and squawk and like try to bite. And people are like, you're forgetting like your power. Like run back at that goose. Like run back.
Suppose
I
the goose don't run.
guarantee you. They may not like geese are like they're not scared of stuff. They really are not scared of people.
Listen, at
They're-
my job, I looked up. I was outside talking to somebody, and there was one on top of the building.
What?
Yes, you're like they're already invading
geese
the
are
space.
everywhere all around your school.
Yes,
It's geese
they're
everywhere.
already invading, and then we looked. We were like,
Their poop is everywhere.
on
You're
top.
like,
How did he get up there?
the
He was
goose
like,
get on
he
the
flew.
building?
And
I
I'm like,
forget they could fly a
but
little
I
bit.
don't. I mean, that's a pretty high building. So I'm like, you had to really get up.
there. You're right.
Get some
right.
get up about you.
I'm like, how he get up there?
Yeah.
child?
So
geese.
we fighting the duck,
We fighting the horse-sized
the
duck.
horse-sized duck.
Please, and I'm winning.
Ew,
That
I'm
horse-sized
imagining
duck.
little small
Yuck.
horses.
Yuck. 100.
You're gonna take them tails and be like, woo,
right?
woo, woo, bloop,
right?
woo, woo,
Oh.
bloop.
Would you rather always have to sing your conversations or dance everywhere you go?
Is it like nonstop dancing? Like you've just been dancing your whole, like you just never
I'm
stopped
dancing.
moving?
It's like either you singing to
Yeah.
talk, or like you walking, you have to dance
that-
everywhere you go.
I'm dancing.
Okay, so like grocery store, you're walk through the grocery store, you're
I
dancing.
low key do that. I'm like dancing. There are different kind of dances. You know, I could be walking and doing my shoulders.
Imagine like matching the mood, like, but think about this, like it's a funeral, like you're walking to the casket.
and if you
So
you
you're
walking to
doing
the casket,
sad
you're
dance. Mom, roll snap to the casket is insane. Roll snap to the casket is insane.
Like, or maybe you could do a rock.
But
so
you
it's
know
like
what?
solemn.
That sounds
Them
creepy.
folks don't stop.
Rock to the thing,
Don't stop.
like oh my gosh.
Rock
But you
to
know
them.
what? Technically, everything is dance. That's what we learned. That's what they taught us. If it takes up space, time, and energy, that's dance. So everything is dance. Yeah.
What about movement?
That's everything. Anything with space, time, and energy is dance. That's literally the three. You can't go anywhere with that.
What he got?
Okay.
Oh, why can't he go anywhere with that?
It's getting down too small, so I have to watch him so he doesn't swallow it. So he can't go out of my sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves that.
Not you do the Heimlich. If it takes up space, time, and energy, that's dance. So technically, I would choose by definition, by
But why is
technicality,
the movement part of that? I'm so confused.
because movement
something
it
can
takes
take up
energy.
space.
Just like the way that's like saying like, okay, the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow, and you'd be like, but why not green? You
I know.
what
I'm
I
just
mean?
trying to make sense of it.
Because
Like,
it
a
encompasses
human being could be sitting, like that human being takes up space.
yeah, time and energy. That is considered dance. That's what we were taught from the beginning. Like that's like the that's the foundation of it. Movement is encompassed under the energy umbrella.
All right.
Yeah.
Energy umbrella.
So I'm choosing dance
There
because
goes that-
anything
There goes that dance degree.
standing is dance. Like space, time, and energy, dance.
Because singing,
Every
everything is
conversation.
crazy.
So then, right now on the podcast, and one of us is singing and one of us isn't.
Can you imagine getting
Every
into a
single
disagreement?
thing.
You can't even
You
be
would
serious
never be
through that
serious
disagreement.
unless you like make it the theme of like
Well, why
whatever.
did you say what you said?
Yeah, no, that could never
day?
work.
I
That
don't
could never work.
appreciate it.
I'd be irritated, and you would never be able to take a conversation seriously. I'd be so
I will
irritated.
whoop your tail.
Yeah, like no.
Yeah,
Lord,
that's
Carter.
much. Okay.
Would you rather spend the entire family cookout manning the grill in the scorching heat, or be stuck cleaning up and washing all the dishes once everyone leaves?
Give me the dishes once everybody leaves. What? We do that anyway, seamlessly after a holiday. What? Also, here's the thing,
here was what
though.
I was thinking. I'm like, are we cleaning the whole time the cookout's going on?
No, once everyone leaves is what she just
Oh.
said. Because here's the thing. Don't ever put me in a scorcher. Okay? If it's a scorching day, I'm not gonna be
I agree.
outside. And
I
I'm
agree.
not and I don't want to man nobody's
Even though
grill.
you're more sensitive to heat,
Yes.
I would agree that I wouldn't want to be in the heat and I
Yes.
have no choice but to stay there.
Yes, but
Yeah,
I
I end
have
up
cleaned
cleaning
up
up. Yeah,
alone
I
and
agree.
enjoyed it too. Have you a podcast in your ear or a good
Oh,
music
honey,
on? Do you know I'm unstoppable? Actually,
listen.
do you need help? I need you to back up out of the kitchen.
Don't talk to me because I got a
Yes, and
podcast
don't
on.
ask me ridiculous questions like, do I need help? I'm
Listen,
having a good time,
you can mess
actually.
around and find cures for things with a podcast in your
What?
ear, okay?
Like,
Yeah,
please put me
that's
in that kitchen. That's how I'm gonna decompress from being around everybody for the day.
and
I'm
then the
by myself.
satisfaction of everything's clean.
And then because you just did all that, do you know you're having the best sleep of your life that night? I want to clean that kitchen,
Yeah,
actually. Put me in and
I'm
I'm
with you.
good.
I'm with you. So far, have we agreed on everything? Which ones did we?
We have not had a different.
We
We
haven't.
Yeah.
haven't had a difference.
Y'all have met in the
Ooh,
middle.
crazy.
Look
We're
at
just getting
that.
her feet.
All right,
Oh,
now
no.
this one might trip you up.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Generational.
It might mess that up.
Okay.
That's what be getting us.
Would you rather never be allowed to listen to any Beyonce songs again, or never be allowed to listen to any Michael Jackson songs?
Michael Jackson. I love Beyonce so much. Like, and then here's the thing. Beyonce's discography is so insanely large, right? Especially because she's still alive and it's going to keep growing.
Mhm.
There are so many things that people don't even remember or realize. Like, this is a Beyonce song. This is Beyonce singing this. Her taking her discography away, like, that's a chunk out of music. That's a huge chunk out of music. And especially because she's going to keep on making more.
And I'm sure
She's
other
still
people
alive.
could probably make that argument for Michael too. And
But he's not alive
people
anymore.
sample his stuff.
You know what I
too.
mean? So Beyonce's going to keep on making music. Like,
Oh,
it's,
she is. But
yeah.
then they could think of it as because he's not alive, it's even that much more
True, but it has an
valuable.
end to it. Like, Beyonce can drop a song tomorrow, you can't hear it. Drop a song next month, you can't hear it. Album next
You gotta
month, you
care
can't
that.
hear it.
For me, like initially my mind was like, well, I don't care, but then I can't say I don't care. Like, because I do love a lot of Beyonce music, but then I also love Michael.
I love a lot of Michael
But
too. I'm not going to
you know how I
lie.
am with music though? I'm so eclectic in that like when I hear music, it just depends on like if I'm feeling it at that time.
Mhm.
But here's the thing. Beyonce's more current to your point.
Mhm.
And there are a lot of her songs that I like. Michael's songs get me nostalgic,
Yes.
but I'm not always hearing it. But if I'm being honest with myself, I can't say that I'd be like, man, I miss Michael's music, listening to Michael's music, because I don't search it out. Although I do have a Michael Jackson station on, I think Pandora and Spotify. Yeah, I guess we're agreeing again.
Beyonce, because
My
also
final answer is Beyonce.
Beyonce, no, go around. Beyonce also has been a part of so many different eras. So like you could even go like early 2000s. So if somebody's playing like early 2000s, whatever, and it's like, so you're not about to hear no Destiny's
And I was
Child.
gonna say you got to take out Destiny's Child.
Right. Like you're missing out on so many like,
Yes.
girl, no.
I agree.
Beyonce.
It's gonna have to be Bey.
We still agree. I can't wait till we disagree.
Oh, maybe we can come strong.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, and I was trying to find a reason to maybe like stick to Michael, but I was like, I can't say I would ride
Yeah.
that hard.
Even though I do love his music too. When I thought about it, I said,
Don't let them be
No.
playing. Well, I was about to do the wrong song. Do the hustle. It sure ain't that. My favorite album, I think, was Off the Wall.
wait, we're talking about Michael Jackson and you're do the hustle. Dun, 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 dun.
That's what popped up. No, when I was trying
That
to do one of
is
his songs, that's what popped up in my head.
Is it because you're thinking of?
That's what I was trying to get to.
I knew it. I
Look
could
at that.
tell because you were thinking of the. Because you were thinking of dun, 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 dun.
And that's what I was about to say. You were laughing, but I was gonna say I was
No.
trying to get there,
Mhm.
and my brain went to that.
Yes.
Glad you understand that. I don't know if anybody else does.
No, but I know how your brain works. Thank you, Carter. Go
Yeah.
around.
Do I ever surprise you
Do you
Of how my
surprise me?
brain
Like in what
works?
way?
of how my brain works? Like, why would mom think that?
Whenever
would
we
mom
like get
say?
into arguments, and I'm like, what? But why would you think that? Those are the times, and you know you know what I mean too, because you're like, well, sorry, I was in, and I'm like, no, mom, I don't know.
I think
That's
when we
usually
get into disagreements, it doesn't come to mind. Why would you think that? Not that phrase.
Mhm.
For me, it's more like, I'm just trying to get understanding and make sure you understand me.
Right. I'm usually
Right.
the one that's like, but if I said such and such, Why would you
Yeah,
think
you
such
do
and
do
such?
that.
Yeah.
I give you grace even when I don't understand you.
Is it
Ah!
always go? Oh,
Okay. It always what
see, no, Carter,
he's trying to get between.
you can't do that.
He go. He
Oh,
slipped.
no.
He slipped right underneath. Now he has a portal. Oh.
Ah!
I thought you were gonna pick
Carter, man. This is why you about to get kicked out.
No, sir. I have her booty in the camera. I like human nature. And we say why?
You said you didn't choose that though.
You didn't choose that.
Legitimately though, I love that song. Moving out.
That's off the wall.
I love that song, man. Why?
Are you okay? I wasn't really crazy about Eddie.
Are you okay?
Billie Jean, beat
you're
it,
okay.
beat it, eat it, beat it.
Beat it.
What does he say?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
Oh,
No one wants to be defeated.
It
sound like beat it.
Wow, the more you know, because let
The
me
more
tell
you
you.
know.
Would you rather be the only person clapping off beat during a lively gospel song or
already
accidentally
no.
shout amen at the wrong moment when the church gets quiet?
I'd rather accidentally shout amen at the wrong, because anybody in church, anybody can be shouting amen. Are you locked in or no?
I'm sorry. Lolo sent me something that said my parents bought this house for $12,500 in 1968. It's selling for $409,000.
Mom,
3-bedroom, 1 bath, 720 square feet. I'm sorry.
repeat the question back.
I didn't hear it.
Right.
I mean, I thought that was clear. I was distracted.
Okay.
You see how you are? You got that like thing.
Because I was on my phone too for a little bit, but then I heard the question.
Right,
so.
and that's great.
All
Would
right.
you rather be the only person clapping off beat during a lively gospel song or accidentally shout amen at the wrong moment when the church gets quiet?
Because let me say this.
I'm shouting amen.
I'm shouting amen. Because here's the thing. The minute you said clapping off beat, I already knew that wasn't the one I was choosing. Because that sounds
Me too. I'm like, so what's next?
like black person's nightmare. Like that, when you said that, I said that's nightmarish. Being off beat,
Because
clapping off
quiet is
beat.
kept. I do say amen sometimes when nobody else does.
I was just going to say, nobody, at least in black church, would look at you crazy for saying amen when the whole church got silent. As a matter of fact, people would be like, yeah, ain't nobody gonna stop your praise. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
it would be so
Like,
welcome.
Or you thinking to yourself, you don't know what they've been through.
Mom, I'm telling you, they'd be like, they must have been through
And
something.
in
They
your
must
own
have
mind,
been-
it's like, you speaking to me.
Right,
Like,
Mom, I'm telling saying amen when the church is quiet, the church may say amen right back. Like, you'll never be out of place
Yes,
saying amen when the
yes.
church gets quiet. Yanni, give us something hard. No, I'm just kidding. Because we are right here. We
Yeah,
are
right
right
here.
here.
I'm trying to think of a time where it would feel weird to say amen. Like maybe,
pastoral announcements or something. Like, nothing's really happening.
No, maybe like if at the church it's a funeral.
No. People would be like, and God is speaking
But it's
through
during
you.
a time like, let's say, you know how, black funeral homes are dramatic.
Yeah.
So you know how the people who work for the funeral home will walk in and do their own processional?
Mm-hmm.
Suppose you just said amen while they're walking doing the processional.
People would
'Cause it'd be
live.
quiet.
People would live for that, Mom. I'm sorry. Black, like very churchy black people would live for that. Like, they'd be like, and they got a story to tell. I promise you.
Or amen, like they're impressed with how the people are doing.
Yes, like it will.
I'm
That's
not
gonna work out
hostile.
in your favor every single time. Throw us something else. And Carter, are you done jumping over cords and junk? Because you almost stopped the podcast.
Would you rather have your phone die right before a fire group chat conversation or lose all your photos from your last vacation?
Have my phone die. Because I'm like, that
You
group
said
chat, honestly,
right before a what? Group chat?
have your phone die right before a fire group chat conversation or lose all your photos from a vacation you just had.
Mm-hmm.
I would just have my phone die because I could charge it right back up, go back to the group chat conversation. Like, also, I'm not one of those people, like, I don't be caring about a group chat conversation that bad As fire as it is, if anything, I'm like, I'll go back and read it. I don't always have to be super active participant in the group chat.
Well,
Like a fire group chat conversation versus you went to Jamaica and you lost every photo that you had there.
I think here's why I'm pausing, because I'm so bad. I am the queen of taking 50 million pictures, which
Mm-hmm.
is why right now, my 256 gigabytes is in danger. Like I'm always teetering at 255,
Mm-hmm.
253, 254. And I have the Jamaica pictures, but I don't always it's not like I'm sitting back like, ooh. Usually I go back to the Jamaica pictures when I'm telling somebody about something. I want to show them
Yeah.
something.
But I'm like,
I
the
don't know.
memories are gone. Like the group chat, you can charge your phone back up.
If you said Christmas,
Yeah.
it depends on
like,
on the occasion.
Yeah, I would say your phone dies, you can
This
plug
is
it in,
true.
it'd be back on in seconds almost. Like, please, especially if it just died, you plug it back up
That's
and you're
true.
back in.
And then the group chat is
What are you
recording
losing?
everything.
You have everything there. You've lost nothing but a little bit of time.
But sometimes have you ever been in a group chat though, and like you wanted to say something at a certain time
Mhm.
before somebody said something, you're like, crap, your phone died. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
or like I was supposed to say that. Man, I wish I had a chance to say that before they said that. Like I could see that, but
I
you've never been in a
guess.
situation like that.
Sure,
You
like,
know
I
what?
don't care
It's
about no
like-
group chat.
To be
I don't
honest with
care,
you, you're not
because
in a whole
it's
bunch
like-
of group chats.
Yeah, but even when I was, like, let's say somebody said something that I said, I could come back an hour later and be like, oh my gosh, I was thinking the same thing.
But sometimes at that point the vibe is gone. Like
There will be a new
it'd
vibe.
be like you're late.
Because for me, there will be a new vibe, but the pictures
'Cause you
are
are the
gone
vibe.
forever. The pictures are gone forever. Those messages will be there though.
This is
This is good too, because you need the footage for a living. Like you
That's true too.
repurpose
Losing
for a
footage
living.
sounds awful.
I should
Like
need
losing
the
footage. Right, Miss Girl.
Well, it's
But
a
it's like,
vacation. I would use those
The
for
messages,
my stories.
like, it's popping off. Oh, my phone died. Let me plug it back up. I'm back in. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I guess I would need more intel on the fire group chat.
lips are
Like,
dry.
is it something that's fire as in intense, and it's a something that could be pretty in like a disagreement, or if it's just fire because it's like, wow, like this is crazy, and it's like a more positive thing.
I think it's like juicy.
Oh, yeah, I can go back to it.
Yeah, I'm like, I can go back.
I can go back to it.
What
There we go.
Would you-
Shut your mouth.
Agreement.
would you rather always follow your head or always follow your heart, no matter the outcome?
People say heart, but this actually does nothing. I mean it beats, but like
You're
But we know. Like, we
Yeah.
know. Mom.
yeah, I know, but I think
We
I'm
know.
gonna
We know, like, what they're talking about. Like, we know. Like, your logic or your emotions.
thank you. You just gotta always continue to like push it. You made your point.
Because it's like, oh, it's whatever, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm just like,
Don't
we
say sorry. Your
know.
sorries like that mean nothing to me.
Okay.
I think I would follow my head.
Me too.
Not I think. I know I would follow my head.
Me too, because
Because I've done that in a relationship before where my heart kept me there, but my head knew what I needed to do. And so once my heart caught up with my head, then I
Mhm.
made the decision. So
because
head for me.
the realty is, even though your head could cause you to be maybe like a little cold, a little like sharp sometimes, maybe a little unforgiving, maybe not always the most nice, I feel like it would keep you out of the most trouble, whereas your heart might get you into more, just because emotions change so fast and they're so fickle. But
Mm,
principles last forever. Like,
for sure.
principles are the head. Like, principles, you could at least, there might be some times where you may be a little insensitive, but at the very least, you could keep yourself out of like some situations
Right.
that you should be
And
out
if you
of.
follow your head, even if it's one of those touchy situations, you can still be
Mhm.
kind. You don't have to. Doesn't mean you're crass because you're following your head. It just means you're
Yeah.
really thinking about it. You're analyzing it. You're processing it. And here's my decision.
No, but I mean like those times where like, okay, I'm trying to think of like something. Let's say, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. Let's say you were giving out an award, right? And there were two applicants, and one of them was like the most qualified, and it's like they hit every single point, and if I was taking all emotion out of it, this person on paper would be the best. But then there's somebody who like maybe like is struggling in a certain way, and you're like but they like really need this, like where it pulls at like your emotions, like you could relate or you just see this person. I feel like going with your head may cause you to lean like, no, like logically, this one person, like on paper, they got blah, blah,
Right.
blah.
Right.
But like a heartstring kind of person would be like, but sometimes you just gotta let somebody like have a win. So it could be like almost sometimes you have to move a little bit insensitive and you don't care who has a win because this person has XYZ
Yeah.
and we're going with this. So it's like you would have moments where it could come across like insensitive and like uncaring, but your heart, like going by your heart all the time, you can be in all kind of situations that change real quick too. Like now your feelings are different, but you've just committed to that. Like just let me go by my head. I may be a little bit mean, but I would rather be mean and out of trouble.
Yeah, I think I'm like I said, I definitely would go with my head simply because I would I would feel bad if I went with like if I ignored logic
Yeah,
and then
100% of the time because you have to go with one or the other. So ignoring it 100% of the time, like that's a little intense. That is so intense.
ignoring your heart 100% of the time.
No, ignoring logic 100% of the time.
Yeah.
That is so intense to
You
to
end up all over the
always-
place.
Yes. There is no like foundation. There is no nothing like where are your principles? Like
And you
who
can
are
end
you?
up in pretty raggedy situations.
Raggedy. So following your emotions like 100% of the time, that sounds scary. You know how fast
And
people's
and
minds
logic,
change?
following logic all the time, you just got to have some people around you with thick skin or they just will constantly
Yeah.
get their feelings hurt
Or
sometimes.
have other people around you that are following their heart so they could step in.
There could be a buffer.
Yeah.
Don't mind her. She's just following her logic all the time.
Yeah, right. She doesn't have a choice. 100% of the time she just has to,
Right,
but that's why I'm
right,
here. Right. Right, Carter? Which one would you follow? Your heart or your head? Are
Yeah, he's all
you following
heart.
your heart? Are you following your head? Are you see how he tilts that
Are
head?
you?
Are you oh, this the baby
you?
boy. Okay, Deanna, give us another one. Hey, poop.
Would you rather
Thank you.
heal completely from the past but lose the lessons, or keep the lessons but carry a little of the pain forever?
Ooh, say that again.
My life right now.
Yep. Would you rather heal completely from the past but lose the lessons, or keep the lessons but carry the pain forever?
Carry the pain forever?
Carry the pain
I thought
forever.
It's a little bit of the pain.
I'd rather keep
I did
Keep-
say a little bit first, but I took
Deanna,
a
you
little- I
modified.
took a little bit out. I modified it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
like that. She want to make it tougher.
Right. Oh my gosh, Deanna, say read to us exactly
how
what
it
it
is.
says. Read
She's
the
trying
would
to
you
change her-
rather.
See, when she see me answer too quick, she's like, "Oh, let me."
Let me make it
Let me make it
harder.
harder.
Because we're like, boom.
Does it say a little bit or
No,
not?
no, y'all need to modify one because
Oh, Lord,
God.
Deanna.
She goaltending.
Right.
Would you rather heal completely from the past but lose the lessons, or keep the lessons but carry the pain forever?
Here's the problem.
Yeah, because
If you heal completely from the past, but you lose the lessons, then you're still in a position where you're constantly going to be in pain because you're not remembering the lessons. Like,
oh
you're
right, it's
gonna
just
repeat
like perpetual healing, but perpetual like repeated. Like you're just keeping
perpetual
on.
repeating.
Is
of,
perpetual repeating redundant to say?
yeah, kind of, yeah. But
Yeah.
you're perpetually putting yourself in
the
state-
same
in
situations.
the same situation.
You just you heal from them, but you gonna forget.
That sounds insane, actually.
Yeah, like 51st dates.
And then, but the other thing is, you remember the lessons, but you're carrying the pain. I'm struggling with that because
you can't
isn't
carry
the
baggage
point-
all day, every day.
isn't the point to like you got to release the pain, learn from your
Yes.
mistakes, and you know when you're keeping the lessons, you're gonna make better choices.
I might have to heal and forget the lesson, and just God willing, I don't get into the same situation again because carrying pain around your whole life, like I'm never letting it go. I can't live
and that's
like that.
just not healthy for my body.
Like you will get sick. You will get sick carrying like so much pain, like never letting it
Oh
go.
my gosh.
I know, right?
I will have to go with
Like,
I will have to go with healing
healing and forgetting the
and
lesson.
forgetting the lesson.
And let's just hope, like, I just
Like
don't keep
the
running
thing
into
is
the
with
same problem.
healing, that means you
Like-
had to heal from some things. So
Like,
it's like,
can I heal?
are you gonna keep being in
Like,
situations where you gotta
I'm
heal?
telling you. I'm telling you. No, 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 no. Don't go near that camera.
Carter?
Don't tell him hi, Diani. He's
Look at
gonna
his tail. Carter, no.
No. Carter, don't go over there, sir.
He was getting so excited.
Thank you. He was. That tail
Aw.
started going. Diani talking
He's
about
such
some
a
high.
sweetie
I
capiti.
know. He's too social for that. Like, he love to be around somebody. Just another one.
Would you rather always know your purpose but never be certain you're doing it right, or move freely with no clear sense of purpose at all?
Oh, I'm the
first one. Because
Mm.
we like that already. Like,
Right.
we know our purpose, but sometimes it's like, like, is this okay? Should I be doing this? Da, 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 da. But guess what? I'm still like pushing through that.
That sound like faith to me.
Stuff is still moving and shaking. Stuff is still
Because
happening.
you are moving in your purpose.
Yeah.
And when you move in your purpose and doing what you were meant to do, you're
A purpose-driven life.
Purpose-driven. You're making an impact.
Yes, imagine like being purposeless. Like, oh my gosh, like, well then just shoot me on sight. Like, I can't even imagine.
It's so dramatic.
That sounds awful.
But
What
you
am I living
know,
for?
And here's what's tough though. Like, there are a lot of people who walk this earth that have not figured out their purpose or how
Yeah.
to fulfill that. And it's like, to me, that is a sad thing. Like, it's
Yes.
it really makes me feel bad because
Me
there's
too.
nothing better than knowing that you are literally living, breathing, and moving in your purpose.
You
That
feel
there's something
good.
very just healing about it. Like, wow.
Yeah, you may be unsure of some like steps you're taking,
Right,
but at least
but
I know
that's-
where I'm going.
that's
At least
part
I
of the
know where I'm
journey.
moving. Yeah,
But
you need that a part of the journey.
the opposite of that is like being unsettled. And when you're unsettled, that causes anxiety and stress. And
Also, it's like,
things.
what am I doing? You know what I mean?
Look at him on like he's kind of, the cord is kind of a little
It's
taut.
taut. Yes, I was gonna say because he's laying on it.
Ah.
Carter has taken over this podcast episode because he is up and down and everywhere, and that's because he's a baby and he's tired.
Oh,
That's why.
Why don't you hold him like a baby?
Because he's gonna get restless. And don't say the word NIGHT because he will start going towards that bed quick.
Which
Yes.
bed? Upstairs?
Yes.
So is it time
he'll
to
move
put him
fast.
to, I was about to say it. Is it time to put, can I
Not
say
yet.
BED?
I don't know. But if you say NIGHT, because I said it upstairs and before I knew it, he was out of my sight. And then I'm like, oh my gosh.
What time is his NIGHT?
I don't know. It's pretty much when I go to bed. But I like to make sure like I put
will
him.
he stay in there and stay settled the whole night till you get up?
Yes. And all you gotta do is close the crate. Mind you, he can jump high. That crate, he could easily clear it. It's not a crate, it's a pin. He could clear that wall if he wanted to. He just doesn't.
Clear the wall.
He let mom, like when I leave the house, like when Felicia leaves her house, she puts him in that pin. He could get out. He just doesn't. Like he's very responsive to like physical boundaries.
He's the perfect dog for Felicia.
He's just the perfect dog.
Period. But you know, Felicia's very like, things have to be a certain way.
Don't play with her.
Yeah.
Don't play with her. But he's so like well trained. Like he thrives in it. Like he likes it. He's the happy. Is he not the happiest dog you've ever seen? Like please,
Ever.
that tail don't ever stop wagging. He has a good mom. Okay, Dion. Yes, I
Would you rather master patience or master resilience?
Ooh.
I'd rather master patience, honestly.
Well, patience is not really an issue for me. I
Yeah.
have a lot of it. I would say resilient.
And why for you? Because for me personally, I don't like having to like be so resilient all the time. Like I really don't. I see how it's like a valuable thing, but I like I just don't always like having to always be.
I get you not wanting to have to always be, but as long as we're living on this earth, you know, your cheese is always being moved. Like there's always going to be something that can kind of like not just derail you, but can like get you off track. And I just like knowing that like my feet are firmly planted, so to speak.
Yeah.
And things are not just going to shake me.
Yeah.
Just because a change has happened or an unexpected thing has happened. Because to me, the sister or brother to resilience is perseverance.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the thought of like, regardless of what comes, and if you live on this earth, there's gonna be some stuff
Yeah.
that I can be. But I get it. It's like resilience almost sounds like I'm tired. I'm
Like, I'm
tired of
just
having
not
to be
always trying to be
resilient.
like the comeback kid. I'm just not. Like, I can be a little shaken up. Like, let's shake right on up, girl.
Oh,
Like,
I know,
you'll
honey.
get
You will
there.
sit in the shakeup.
Because I'm like, I'll get there. And I'm like,
And
and it's a part
spiral.
of my process. And it always puts me exactly where I'm like supposed to be. But patience, that's something I've got to work on.
That is so true.
I have got to work on patience. Okay. Oh, not too much. Next one. Because I was gonna talk about
You
that
see what
more,
you
but
just
like you just
did?
do way too
You see what you just
much.
did?
Like, mom, because you do way too
Y'all
much.
see how hard she is on me? She's been really hard on me.
Do you have a Carmex with you? My
Oh,
lips are dry. I
my
left
lips
my
are
purse
super
upstairs.
dry. I don't know if it's the air in this room.
I left my purse upstairs. I would have reapplied so many times
well,
by now.
my lip balm is in the car
Lip balm. I don't know why you leave it in there.
because it's in my wallet. I don't need it like you do. I don't have as much surface area.
Okay, well then there we go. I was about to say. Because first it was shade, but then it was
Oh,
like
you thought
period.
it was shade? Like,
Right, she cleaned it up.
No,
'Cause
really.
you know what it gave? You read? That's what it gave.
Like, what
that
do you
time
mean?
where I said, you read
I'm really
that?
lost on this. What's the insult?
When you said, I don't need it like you do.
Yeah, what's that insult? What does that mean?
Mom, if somebody was like, for example, like somebody like wears a lot of like makeup every day and they'd be like, oh yeah, well, I don't need it like you do. Like,
Oh, okay, I didn't think of it like that. I really was just
shade.
thinking you have a bigger,
I have a lot of
bigger
surface
lips,
area.
and so
Yeah.
it needs it. I mean, she uses. I'm surprised you didn't bring it with you. 'Cause
I know.
One thing, go back and look at Shari's videos. She gonna have a glistening lip.
Grease down. It looks like I've been eating chicken every single time.
Yes.
You'll never see a dry lip among us. And now I'm like, no shine.
Dry lip among us.
Dry lip among us. It's because my purse has been upstairs this whole time. So even between, I wasn't really like.
And why would you do
reapplying.
that? Just like you got on to me about the car.
What?
And next,
What car did I get onto you
me
about?
leaving my thing in the car.
Because you always do that. I don't always do this.
Ooh.
You always have it in the car.
Girl, we're gonna be two different people.
Okay, so it's not the same situation,
Yeah,
so it's
late.
fine.
Next
You're
question.
right.
So we're at 56 minutes.
Oh,
So
praise God.
I know you wanted to ask one. So you look at your list and you can
Oh,
ask the
good.
last
Have
one.
fun.
Yes, come on, Miss Question.
Listen. Too much on me. Did I just get rid of it?
I
Okay.
can't wait to have my chicken enchiladas. I made some in a crock pot.
These
you
are
put it
funny.
over rice.
Okay, would you rather live in the future or in the past?
If I could just not do it. Actually, let me not go that dark.
What are you gonna say if you something from the past?
No, like if no, we're not ready for that. It's too late. It's too late.
What?
If I could have a choice, I don't know, man.
I wanna know
Just
what you were
have your
about to
answer.
say.
Just say your answer. Just say your answer.
I'm asking you.
If I could like just choose like, but it sounds so bad, like to not have an existence entirely and to have just always been a thought, I would be okay with that because I wouldn't know a thing. You know what I mean?
So are you
Like
saying future?
no future, no past, no nothing. Like none of it.
So since
Like the
that's-
idea of choosing one or the other, I'm like, isn't this present day enough? Like I just can't even imagine.
Well,
like,
it's not that your answer is not an option.
I know,
So-
but that's why I find difficulty in that. I'm like, if we're doing that, like how about not just nothing.
If you had to choose one, like it was life or death, choose one. I know I'm being a little dramatic.
It was life
but-
or death. Well, you didn't say anything. I at least said something. You say something.
Well, you didn't pick.
But I gave something, so you give something.
I give something. I can choose one or the other.
Oh, cool. I was honest and you're not honest.
No, I can choose one. or
That
the
was
other.
my real feelings.
I think it probably would be future. Live in the future, because even though,
Why?
I mean, my past.
Because
is
I
already-
actually don't feel drawn to either one, but I'm really interested to see what you have to say.
Well, I'm just saying, like I've already had my past.
Right.
Some of it is like I know what that is.
Ooh, but let's say this. Let's say you were a blob who hasn't had a past or present or future, and you were just observing it all, and you could and you just could see it all, which one would you pick?
Well, I don't know what the future is. So,
Right, but I'm
but
saying
I know
like
what the
if you
past
had
is.
seen it all, but you are the blob, you don't have a past, but you've seen what the past looks like.
I
And
think
right now we don't know what the future looks like, but we can have an
I think I
idea.
just I want to go to the future because I don't want to go back.
Like
I
moving
think I
forward,
think to go
right?
back is like
It's
sitting
like
in,
counterintuitive too. Like it doesn't even make sense. Like things just move
yeah.
forward,
Like
period.
yeah, like I want to move forward, like going back. Why do I want to revisit that? Like
Things always go forward. You're
even
right.
though there's some great memories from the
La
past and
futura.
great situations, but the future leaves space for like possibilities.
Possibility. I'm saying
Yes.
future. You sold me on future.
Also, going
Look
to
at
the
that.
past could change your present.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Mm.
Y'all seen
Which can
those
change your
movies?
future.
Have y'all
Which can
seen
change your
those
future.
movies where somebody has a time machine and have we not learned
They
our
literally
lesson?
didn't buy the Coke, and then now everything
Yes.
is.
And then now the whole movie, it's a race against the clock, and now your siblings are disappearing because when you move the Coke, your parents didn't meet, and now the kids are slowly
What's
disappearing.
that
You got so
Netflix
much
show?
time.
Even That's So Raven.
Yes.
You know?
Or like that
What?
episode of Hannah Montana where they messed it up
Not
to where
the
their parents
references.
didn't meet, and then Jackson started
For
just
millennials.
disappearing because if the parents never met, he was never born. Now they
Right.
got so much time to put it back.
What is that next Netflix show where it's like all the kids are numbered? The guy adopts the kids, number 1, number 2,
Oh,
number
I
3,
don't know what
and
you're
they
talking
all have
about.
really weird superpowers. One is really big with muscles.
I
Another
really
one,
want to know what you're talking about. Please look it up.
oh,
I want to know what you're talking about so
yeah, number
bad.
7, number 4. Y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, drop it. And I want them to. I meant to ask them earlier. Y'all drop the answers to the would you rather's. Like, what would you choose? Um, you know what I'm talking about because it was a really big craze. Um, it wasn't black superheroes, but what would happen is, um, there was this older man and he adopted all these like basically kids that had strange things but superpowers. One of them can blow up stuff.
Mom, please look that up.
Yeah, you said X-Men? No. And they all lived in this house. And then one of the kids, they were like, what happened to him? They went into a time machine.
This sounds like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children or something.
No. I'm so mad. No, I can tell you for
You know,
a
I've never watched X-Men.
I can tell you
And
for
that's like a really
fact.
popular, like, I never watched it.
Ooh, you has started. You know I love
You know what's
that.
crazy? Like, I don't like that show, and I watch every season.
So
but
there's something
I'm
about
very,
it that you like.
I'm just loyal to shows. Like, I have to see them through. I have to figure out
How
how
do I
they
find
end.
it if I don't know the name of it? Can you go and see your watch history? But it's been a few years.
But if I'm honest, I'm not gonna
Y'all
watch
really
it.
don't know what I'm talking about?
Mom, it's actually bothering me because I want to know so
like they are
badly.
all siblings and they all have a superpower. And I think the
Bothering me.
father finally dies, but you don't see the father. You just see all of them. And one of them could like appear, disappear. Another one can.
Mom, like it almost, I don't think you're making it up, but it almost sounds made up because I've never in my life heard of
But
this.
you do trust me that it's a real thing, right?
Oh,
And that's all
1,000,
that
1,000.
matters.
Oh, you said, but you do trust me it's a real
Because
thing, right?
once you try to tell me something's not something, that I know it's something.
And
then
I
I'm-
wouldn't even do that.
Well,
And I wouldn't. If you remember this,
I'm so mad I don't remember the name of it.
it was on Netflix for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Because I remember watching it on Netflix, and I remember like
what year will help?
it's been on like within the past 3-4 years. And one of the brothers, like he was super tall, and his muscles were like grossly big. Oh,
It's gonna bug me.
but
But the good
basically,
thing
I
is,
said all that to say there were moments where when they go in the time machine, they're in the new place, like back when their parents were younger, and things are changing, and then they realize, oh my gosh, because of this doesn't no longer exist, and 'cause they never met. And, oh, it was a
Yes.
lot.
Movies and shows about a time machine, it's always like just no one's ever learning. Everybody's going into the past and changing things and affecting the future.
But yeah, I think he must have been a scientist or something, and he took interest in these superpowers, what have you. So did you like that one? Would you rather live in the future or the past?
I think I did like that one because you got to sell me on future.
Yeah, so we don't need no more.
I love being sold on something. I like hearing
Me
a
too.
pitch. Maybe I need a job where people pitch things to me Because I like being pitched to just then.
Oh, you know what
Mhm.
that means?
I like when somebody makes an argument to me, and then if they really sell me on it, especially if I just wasn't on that page at all.
Mhm.
If somebody makes it, I love to hear somebody make a good argument. Like, sell me this
You know
idea.
what I love about that? That means you don't really have confirmation bias.
I don't like just
Like,
you if you can really sell me on it, like sell me on that. I love to hear. Like that's why I was like, "What do you think?" I mean, you said future. I'm like, "Tell me why."
I wish I could have sold you on, the allergy thing with the nose spray. But
And with that,
I
this has been So Tell Me This
that's
Sunday.
that's my part.
It's it's not a
I
one
say it at
person's
the end.
part. But it's not always a one person's part. I've said it
So this is So
before.
Tell Me This Sundays.
You don't get to just like
Don't forget
take
to
it.
like, share, and subscribe. We would love to hear from you. And give us some ideas of what you want to hear us talk about.
Boo.
Bye.
Boo.
Say bye to the people.
Bye.
They didn't deserve that.
You're silly. Bye.